appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
He was taken down by K.J. Wright. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Hill to the right side and complete to Hurst. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Cardinals.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, Hill. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. It's Coleman here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. They are, however, facing 4th down.
Crosby on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
7-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins.
Newton's
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
a gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Newton. And that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Elliott. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
On first down, Newton. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Here's Elliott. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
A gain of 4 yards. First down.
Newton on first down. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it'll be 2nd down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Elliott. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
On the counter, Elliott. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Newton.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Rolling to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Hill. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hill. Pass incomplete. Johnson, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Hill. He'll drop this down to Coleman.
Hill's pass.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Hill throwing once more. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the...
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. So a fake punt, and look, this would seem to be the area of the field to take the chance, but ultimately unsuccessful.
Yeah, and if you're going to take the chance, I think you're better off leaving your offense on the field, because in this situation, most teams are coached to leave their defense on the field. They see where they are out there and realize even if they punt the ball, it's not going to go very far or it's going to go into the end zone. So they leave their defense out there, play for the fake, and in this case, they were right.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Operating from the gun, Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Newton. And Jones has it over the middle. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
After review of the play.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
On the slant, complete to Green. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a first down throw for Newton. Yeah, he's got it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Julio Jones. In the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Spotlight turning back to Taysom Hill as he trots out with his offense. His feet, what he's been able to do individually running the ball. It's kind of kept him. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the
shotgun snap for Hill. And his throw here's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run the option here on first and 10. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40.
The ball carrier.
on a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Hill, and he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or 2 short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
31-yard line.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
He was brought down there by Will Parks.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. He's got his man here. It's Green. Touchdown, 49ers. A.J. Green with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hill. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing on 3rd down. Hill. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. .47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Eric Harris
throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Here we go on 4. Newton. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
46-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hill. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Hill. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Niners' 24-yard line.
And again, it's Hill. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
This is Coleman. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, Hill. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Terrell Suggs make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
It's 4th down.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by who else? The former Cardinal, Patrick Peterson.
Because of Patrick Peterson, I don't think that there's a skill position he can't play. About his hands, that interception just sealed a victory for his team.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing here, Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. 3rd and 4. And this crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise. Newton buying time to his left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. It's caught. Jones. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Newton. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Newton to throw. Steps away to his left. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now Newton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
He'll look underneath and dump it off to Duke Johnson.
Hill's pass.
3 yards the gain there, second down. Hill now to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
That's good.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Hill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.
49ers. They'll take over.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be 1 kneel and then handshakes. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Lets it fly for Thielen. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Will Parks, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that can get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.